I'm putting several segments of a video to better understand a bunch of different things. Uh, the electrician who came in, their business here in Tacoma, right here, is only 10 minutes away. I was trying to get a Tacoma City utility incentive, $700 incentive by putting a electrical vehicle charging um, to reduce the cost of electrical issue by getting money from the city. Um, EV charging, the cities are giving out money for EV charging. However, that $700 have to meet certain condition, and that's for level two, which requires a 50 amp breaker system. This sub panel right here, it is not wired properly. This is a 10 gauge, which is required minimum 6 gauge to go level 2. And on top of it, that's wrong way of doing conduit and the junction box right here. So there's a lot of things just not done right. So that incentive qualification not gonna work. Um, so we're talking about doing it right just for the EV. We're talking about approximately $2,000 just to get $700. Just not worth it. Uh, this is just between you and I, math. This is not gonna go anywhere. Should not go anywhere. But I do. I mean, I can't. Without electrician, without money incentive involved, I can't do electrical charging outlet put in. I could do that myself. It's just that this is not by any means permitted by city. But I know there's no electrical issue. It's just that I have to use a 30 amp and what we call a NEMA 1450 typical plug. So I'll just run the wire, 240 40 volt 10 gauge wire, and put a 1450 NEMA. It's just not going to give a level 2 fast charging, but it's 30 amp is more than enough for most vehicle. And usually when they plug in, almost 10% battery, 8 hours should be more than enough sufficient to fully charge the vehicle. If they plug it in night, in the morning, it should be charged. So it's just not able to get money from the city because it has to be inspected by the city. It has to be all by the code, and to run a new wire, new proper gauging. We're digging a ground, here, and running new wire into here, and all that conduit have to change to a much bigger diameter. So meaning that conduit has to be bigger diameter underground and everything else also. So that's why all the costs are just kind of and definitely well, the panel is 200 amp panel. However, the meter itself is not. The meter itself is 150 amp, so it doesn't support 200 amp. And plus, the new code, the city of Tacoma, says that they have to be emergency separate shut off switch. So have to be installed, and so that alone right there it just make it so much expensive. We're talking about somewhere 6,000, 8,000 just for this panel change right here, the new panel. This is definitely no where this is all 100 years old wiring, tied up with the new wiring. This is like no, but it's what they've done. So I was just trying to, get whatever possibly can with an idea, getting help from the city, the um, credit, things like that. You just we're just gonna open a bigger, much more bigger can of worm. We are. It's gonna take several days for electrician to give me the estimate because actually he's gonna give me estimate, several estimate for piping, electric, some other stuff. Um, it's just nowhere near your budget at this time. So basically, you're going to save some money. Whether this contractor or other contractors, it doesn't matter. You're going to saving money to correct all this stuff in the future. But we are going to do what we can to make it safe. And so, just that, just that alone. I'm going to put another video for different things. Okay.